Day 16, back from Oregon, landed in Utah, over a ton of clouds. And so the clouds were a major problem. We were planning on heading out to the Knolls area, just getting at the airport, renting this truck, and then going out to the Knolls area. Out in the Knolls area, it's right there near the airport. Well, near is an hour from the airport. You can get to the Knolls. It's on the way to the Salt Flats. So having a different location, not the Salt Flats, but doing something new, the Knolls were perfect. We were excited about night 15 being that, having that opportunity, and the clouds kind of made it a bust. So I came back down, dropped Brendon off at home, and I've come down here to Utah County. And with clouds like this bad, I have opportunities, and I checked the map. Look at this right here. You can see how in there on this chart, the cleardarksky.com charts, you can see the blue squares showing when there are actual clear skies, and then the lighter blue squares are when there's some partly cloudy skies, and then the white squares that are completely white, clouded, full clouds, don't go. And Knolls, you can see right there, up until 1 or 2 a.m., full clouds, don't even worry about it. So I took Brendon home, dropped him off, and in this area, this is the one area that I could see that's actually working out. And as I'm driving out, now this Forest Road spot, that's near Vernon. And if I go past the silo and go to a 20-30 minutes, that's where it is. And so this pathway along here towards the trestle, towards the silo, all of them use that. So when I check for clear dark sky, I check that readout at the Forest Road. And so I know that the weather roughly is here is going to be that. And I can see that the sky has got openings, going to have a lot of clouds. But with a lot of clouds, I'm not going to keep driving on to Vernon area. I wanted to try something here nearby. I need more sleep. It's been a long week. And here is the dry pond area. The dry pond area, if you ever caught our Milky Way video from the past, doing a vertical Milky Way over this dry pond that has crazy cool deep cracks. 2016, 2 years ago, I found this spot and fell in love with it. I was driving on this road right here and I looked over like, pulled over, took a picture. Check out this picture I took back in 2016. I posted on Instagram and said, I'm coming back here. Check out these awesome freaking cracks. Then a year later, I came back for more and found this. Look at this Instagram picture. Grasses, reeds everywhere. And so I thought, okay, too early in the year, maybe that's not going to work out. In September, same thing, still reeds. So it wasn't that I found it after a couple months of being dry. I must have found this spot with years of being dry. And so, nope, this dry pond area is kind of out of the question. Well, on my way on this road, I'm thinking, let's do a dry pond area shot. I don't have much. The clouds out there are causing problems. Let's see if I can get a time lapse over the dry pond area. And so right now, the camera's out there. It's taking a time lapse of the clouds. This might be my only picture tonight. I might have no luck for anything else because I go any further south, it's still cloudy. And so if I want to stay in less light pollution area and to stay away from the clouds, and I don't want to drive 3 to 4 hours, this is my option. I just flew in from Oregon after a 5-hour drive from Crater Lake to Portland, and then got on a flight and then landed at 10:24 p.m. It's 12:44, so 2 hours ago I landed from a flight. I'm not ready to drive 3 to 4 hours, so here I need to make something work here.
When you left, it was cold. Said we loved one another. Guess that we were wrong. I met you in the summer. Our love was out of control. I've been going crazy without you. I'm so alone.
All right, so I checked out the time lapse and you can see the clouds just coming right at the camera. And I turned on the car because I was starting to get hot without the air conditioning running because it's warm enough. I just feel sticky. A whole day of being in the airplane, I don't want to be sticky and feeling, it's like, ugh. So I turned on the air conditioning and I got the red light of my stupid brake lights in the shot. So I'll probably have to blend in a lower half of the screen to be a mask of the nice light that I did kind of quickly with my headlamp. Just whoop. Not too much because it's really weird blue light. I don't like that. So I light painted it, I'll blend it in, do a time lapse, but I could see when I got out at the end of that time lapse and looked, I could see way over there, all west, it's clear skies. It's totally clear. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna pass the silo, I'm gonna pass the trestle, I'm gonna continue on. There is an old cemetery that I've debated on going, but you guys have followed with me. I'm freaking scared all the time at the silo or the trestle of ghosts. I'm not going to the cemetery, Dan. Someone recommended it, and Dan recommended going out to the cemetery. And I'm like, no. I'm not going out to a cemetery alone. The one catch I have tonight, I've used up all the batteries for my light and I burned them up. I can't charge them right now, and so I won't have any light painting. So I'm gonna have to do something without light painting, which is fine. I just mix it up a bit. Pulling up on the silo, I'm gonna slow down a little bit so that you guys can see, and you know, I don't know, I feel like I kind of need to verify and prove that I am driving all over the place, over the close place, and man, you can't see anything even though I can see the silo, and those are my brights, and so what's the deal? Maybe as I pass by you'll see it. Actually, it gets even darker. Okay, maybe I'll angle myself towards it right now, and I'll see the scary ghosts in there. Oh, you can't see anything. I'm gonna bring up this in post. I'm sure it'll be visible. You can kind of see it now. Oh, I'm driving over a bump. But yeah, there's the silo, and there's that hole that I expected some sort of creepy person to be like, help me, help me. And I'd be like, oh no, what are you doing in there? And that was just a trick to get me to come over to the hole. I'm not sure that ghosts eat humans, but for some reason that was my thought. Yeah, this is getting harder because I'm coming through. I see that the Milky Way is getting a gap, and I'm thinking, I am so tired. I probably shouldn't go too far, like I said earlier. So when I'm in Eureka, I see some of the historical buildings, and I think I should try these. You can check it out. It's a very bright light, and I couldn't block that one at those. So I tried down the road at the Tintic lumber mill, and the lumber mill wasn't working out. I didn't like the cables going across the screen, and I didn't enjoy how bright it was versus the Milky Way in the distance. And then I didn't even bother focusing that shot because I didn't like it. And I think I wasted my opportunity. I had this window where the Milky Way was totally visible, and I kind of had this thought that everything over here was empty and I'll be fine, but ooh, I shouldn't have thought that. Now I've driven through Eureka, I've driven past the silo, and I still don't have a Milky Way that's different. So it's 1:46 in the morning. I'm really ready to be done, so I'm gonna head back the way I came. If I can get an opening, a window, I'm gonna take advantage of it. If I can't, that one that I captured over there at the dry pond, that's gonna be enough. That's really gonna be fine. So let's go get ourselves back and see how it goes. I really am tired. All right, so I came back to the dry pond area because this is just too obnoxious. You can see the light pollution. Oh, I thought you'd be able to, it's kind of bright. So with the clouds, it's been a huge pain. And if I wasn't so tired after a long drive from Crater Lake, Portland, fly to Portland, fly to Salt Lake City, drive from Salt Lake City, drop off Brendon, drive down here. I have probably been in the car or in some form of travel for about 15, 16 hours today, probably longer. Not to mention that at this time, 24 hours ago, I was on the rim at Crater Lake doing photography. So stinking tired. I'm not gonna be able to make it anymore. So what I want to do is I have an hour and a half of time right here on this location. I don't think I have enough battery for that, but I'm gonna put my camera down safely, lower, and do a time lapse while I get some sleep, and then I'll wake up, grab the camera, and go home. Enjoy this time lapse, guys. Enjoy this video. Hope you guys understand the challenge of clouds, and if you have a window opportunity, even if you don't have the perfect foreground, don't miss it. Capture the Milky Way and then go find a perfect foreground, because I didn't find a perfect foreground and I kept going, and then I ended up missing out because more clouds came in. So it's a frustration, but who cares? It's fun to be out here and do Milky Way photography. So hope you guys are getting out there. Hope you're doing it. Hashtag the Great Milky Way Chase. Cloud cover here is pretty solid, so hopefully the 2.5 hour drive is going to be worth it. We made it here. Let's find our spot. This is called Swinging Bridge South Campground. It does suck that I can't do more of these in the daytime,